"Don't move. There are bears." The words echoed through the snowy forest trail in Montana. An elderly man clutched the leash of his shepherd dog, frozen. Two black bears blocked the path, towering, silent, unmoving. But instead of growling or charging, they just stared at the dog. And then, they did something no one expected. Stay with this story until the end, because what follows will change the way you look at animals forever. Henry Dawson, 68, was a retired logger living in a wooden cabin deep in the woods of Montana. Since his wife passed away, he lived alone, his only companion, a 9-year-old German shepherd named Rusty. Loyal, calm, and sharp, Rusty had grown into more than a pet. He was Henry's shadow, his reason to get up every morning. Every day, they walked the same forest trail, quiet, steady, like a ritual of healing. One spring evening, just before dusk, Rusty froze mid-step. His ears perked, his nose twitched. Henry followed his gaze and saw them. 2 small bear cubs, barely the size of sheepdogs, huddled under a bush, trembling, whimpering, lost. Henry's instincts kicked in. "Let's go, Rusty. Leave them be." He'd seen what a mother bear would do to anything near her cubs. But Rusty didn't move. He sat down, watched them, then looked up at Henry and back at the cubs. Pleading, almost. Henry hesitated. One part of him said, "Walk away." Another part saw something deeper in Rusty's eyes. Would he walk away from need again? As Henry watched, Rusty stepped forward slowly. No barking, no threat. And the bear cubs? They approached him. One even pressed its face into Rusty's chest like it was seeking comfort. Rusty licked its ear. That's when Henry knew. Rusty wasn't afraid, he understood. Henry unclipped the leash. Rusty gently circled the cubs, sniffed, then trotted ahead, glancing back. Guiding them, Henry followed, through brush and fallen trees. Then a distant growl. The mother bear. She charged forward, then stopped, sniffed the air, locked eyes with Rusty, and then bowed her head. No roar, no fury, only recognition. Henry told the story back in town. Some laughed it off. Others called it a tall tale. But a few, those who'd lived long and close to nature, just nodded. Sometimes, one old rancher said, animals see what we've forgotten. 3 years passed. Rusty was slower now, his muzzle gray, his steps stiff. One evening, while walking near the same trail, a wild mountain lion appeared, eyes locked on Henry. Rusty stepped between them, growling. The lion crouched, ready to strike. Then, a rumble. 2 massive black bears burst from the tree line, flanking Rusty. They stood like sentinels. It was them. The cubs, grown. The cougar fled. The bears stepped closer to Rusty, touched heads gently, and turned back into the woods. Henry, tears brimming, dropped to his knees beside his old dog. You saved them, and they remembered. Rusty simply wagged his tail. No words needed. In the wilderness, there are no thank you notes. No applause. Only moments like this, where the circle of kindness finds its way home. But if you think this story is the most magical one yet, you haven't seen They Found a Blind Dog in the Jungle, then noticed who was guiding him. Don't miss the next video. It made the whole world cry over one loyal dog.